everyone, and welcome back to my channel, Belicious Budgeting. My name is Anna. Today I'm here to share with you all 5 tips on how to start a YouTube channel in 2023. Definitely check out my prior videos on how to start a YouTube channel. I would definitely start with the first one though. I dive a little bit more into the basics, how to create a Gmail, set up a YouTube account, and how to navigate the YouTube and YouTube Studio app. And then from last year's video, I share 5 tips I wish I knew before even starting my channel. And this year we're just building on top of that. So definitely watch all 3 videos. It will set your channel up for success before you even start, because when I first created my channel, I literally did little to no research, and I definitely wish I had an idea of what I was doing or getting myself into and just had some things set up beforehand. So definitely do check that out. And also in the description box down below, I share the filming equipment that I use and the links to it, and also some places you can check out where to edit your videos, make thumbnails, and get music. And I'll categorize if it's free or if it has a cost to it, because these little charges do add up. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. I focus on content such as beauty, lifestyle, and how to save money. So if you're interested, please hit the subscribe button down below. Also, give this video a thumbs up. Be sure to turn on notifications. I upload every Wednesday and Saturday. And let's just go ahead and get started. So first things first, you want to know what your channel is going to be about. Consider what topics you want to discuss. And with that said, you want to know if the topic is something you can continuously talk about. So I would highly recommend writing down a list of ideas that you want to discuss on your channel. And I would definitely niche down to maximum of 3 topics, because you don't want to be all over the place. You want YouTube to know where to categorize your videos. So when I first started, I primarily did makeup and beauty related videos. And then from then on, I went to like more how to save money, financial tips, and then lifestyle, which is definitely a lot more of a broad topic. And then also too, it just kind of shows you like, okay, is this something where I could have a lot of video ideas? Or maybe that's not a good topic for my channel to talk about continuously, but hey, maybe that can be a video idea. Also, what I recommend is checking out other content creators that have similar topics and see what they're filming about, just to get some like inspiration, motivation, and definitely check out Pinterest. There's times where I'm thinking, I don't know what to film about necessarily, and then I'll go to Pinterest and get some ideas. Also, if you follow me on Instagram, it's just Belicious Budgeting. I'll just straight up ask, what kind of content do you want to see from me? Tip number 2, you want to determine your uploading schedule and your budget for filming equipment. So one thing you want to ask yourself is, how many videos do I want to upload a week? I think 1 is good to start out with. If you're short on time, 1 time a week is good. Maybe have like a set date and time. See what works best for you at first, because when you have like an uploading schedule, your audience knows when to look forward to your videos, kind of like your favorite TV show. So just keep that in mind. So 1 is good. I think 2 is like the perfect medium, but 3 times it would be the max. You don't want to do like 4 times a week, because you want to give your audience a chance to catch up with your videos. So 1 to 3 max is perfect, but you definitely have to set aside like, how many hours can I dedicate to this? I still work a full-time job Monday through Friday. So sometimes I'll film like twice after work, or usually I'll do like once a week after work and then once on the weekend. It's very time consuming to do it on the weekend, because you know, I want to go out and about and do things, and easily filming could take up like 2 to 3 hours on my time, because I film, edit the same day. I pose for the thumbnail, then you have to edit the thumbnail, and then you have to do keyword research. What's the title gonna be? Do the description. Do you want to add links in there? So it is definitely time consuming. So as you start uploading videos, I would definitely check out your YouTube analytics. That's how I determine my uploading schedule. So at first, mine was super random. I would do like 3 to 4 videos a week sometimes. It was just like all over the place. But once I looked at my YouTube analytics, I found that Wednesday and Saturday is when my viewers are most on YouTube. So I thought that was like a better chance for my videos. Also, it even gave me like the time that they're on. So for instance, on Wednesday at 2 p.m. is like when they're mostly on YouTube. So that's one of my uploading schedule times. And then on the weekend, it really depends, because like I said, it's the weekend. So that's like my day off work and everything. So usually I'll do Saturday at 10 a.m. If I know I can't promote my video at that time, I will like change it to what works best for me, because once my video goes up, I like to be there, like to respond to comments, to promote it on social media. So that's another thing I'll dive into a little bit later. And then also, you want to have a budget for filming equipment. I do share very budget friendly and free items here on this channel. So when I started my YouTube channel, I was filming with an iPhone 7, currently filming with an iPhone SE, which does film in 4K, and it's also just my regular phone. But I do run out of storage a lot with like all these like videos and thumbnails and such. I just recently purchased a laptop though that kind of helps. I'll like airdrop it. A lot of phone cameras these days have really good quality. So if you have a phone with a good quality camera, I would say start off with that. If you want to purchase a camera, I almost did, but when I buy something that expensive, I do extensive research to be really confident with my purchase. And a lot of YouTubers that I watch use this camera. It's like $700-800. It's meant for vlogging and has like a built-in microphone. Anywho, a lot of them said it overheated after 30 minutes. So I don't want to be racing against the clock. I'm already short on time after working a full-time job and all that. So I don't want to wait for it to cool down. And then also you have to like change the batteries, charge it. Sometimes I'll vlog things like in stores or when we go on vacation. I like vlogging our trips. So for me personally, I don't want to be bringing a bulky camera and people like looking at me weird, or it's just like an extra thing to pack and like worry about. So I personally think I want to upgrade my phone to get a better quality camera on there to film better quality videos. So you can use like your phone, your camera. If your laptop has like a webcam on it and it has like decent quality, you can try that. Or if you're gonna do something like in the outdoors or have like a GoPro, just really think what's gonna work best for you and for your budget. And then also just with any channel, make sure you have like decent lighting. That's something I didn't have at first. I look back and I'm thinking, oh my goodness. So I have a ring light right now and I do have that linked in the description box down below. I got for like $24 or $25, not too sure what the current price is. But honestly, like I found a Kodak one at Ross the other day for $7. So TJ Maxx too has like a lot of like filming equipment. And even though Five Below does have some decent tripods, I would highly invest in one for like under $20. I got this from Best Buy. It was $13 and probably went up in price with inflation these days. But this one's super sturdy, has not broken on me, and you can bend it to like to whatever your needs are. So usually I'll do something like this and put it on the vanity table when I'm doing like my makeup collection videos or like filming my gift baskets, because I am a one-woman show over here. I like film and edit entirely on my own because I'm just like really picky if someone else does it. So I like this. You can like wrap it around too. So I would definitely invest like I said, under $20, maybe it's like $15 now, and it's like really high quality. And not only do you have to worry about what you're filming on, but how are you gonna edit the video? If you have an Apple device, I would highly recommend using iMovie. It's free, very simple, easy to use. You can use Final Cut Pro. A lot of people do that, but it is $200, which is very expensive for me personally. But if you have the budget for it, I say go for it. I do hear though it's a little bit more difficult to learn, but there's like a lot more features you can do on it. Also, there's like YouTube Studio you can use for free. I haven't personally tried it, but you could still edit on there. If you have a basic Canva account, you can edit on there as well. So I'll have some more linked down below, but that's just to name a few. And then also you have to pose for a thumbnail. For my thumbnails, I use Canva Pro. So I think it's like $12, and my friend and I split it down the middle because she uses it as well. So you can have multiple users on that. So if you know someone who has Canva and you're willing to split the cost, like we each both have like our separate logins. So we don't like have each other's stuff mixed in. So that's nice and very like affordable. Or like I said, you can use like the free version of Canva, but you could definitely do a lot more with Canva Pro. Also, there's like Pic Monkey. And what I used to do is like super embarrassing, but hey, it worked for the time being. I would just put a little bit more effort. So I used to like have my thumbnail, upload it to Instagram story, use like a GIF or like a sticker or like the text, or sometimes I do it on Snapchat and then screenshot it. I know, but hey, it did work sometimes, but sometimes I look back and I'm like, okay, I could have tried a little bit harder, but that was just something else you can do. And always use an Instagram filter or some type of filter because it will definitely help the quality of your thumbnail. And for music, so like I said, I edit on iMovie, so that's free. The music I use is from iMovie, so they have free non-copyrighted music. You can also check YouTube and type in non-copyrighted music and like screen record if you have that option, and then add it to your editing software. That is another thing you can do as well. Also, there's Epidemic Sound, which is widely used by a lot of content creators. That does cost a bit of money though, about $15 a month, or you can pay like a year up front for like $144. I tried the 30-day trial. I could not find a song that I like truly loved. I liked my iMovie one better, but they do have pretty good sound effects. And I did realize on the laptop, the Apple laptop, there are a lot more sound effects on there. So just something to consider. And then there is a free option down below in the description box, but you do have to make sure that you put that music choice in your description box to avoid being copyrighted. If you take anything away from this video, I would highly recommend tip number 3, which is to practice filming and editing before you even upload your first YouTube video. This is something I really wish that I did, because if you look back at my first few videos, I was like filming this way instead of like wide, and even my husband's like, why did you film like that? I'm like, I don't know, like I just flat out didn't know what I was doing. I didn't have any music. I was literally editing like in photos. I didn't even know like what editing software to use because everything costed money, and I just didn't have a lot back then because I was furloughed from my job. It was during the pandemic. So I would say practice a few like videos, get comfortable with the camera, with editing, adding music, adding text. And then once you're done with the finished product, if you feel comfortable, you can watch it yourself and just kind of see what you can change. And then when you upload, it'll be a lot less time consuming because you have an idea of how to edit, what to do, what the process looks like, instead of uploading and just kind of figuring it out from there, which is what I did. But at least you'll have like better quality versus you just like filming your first video and just hoping for the best. So I would definitely do that and try to get feedback from at least like somebody just to get like a second opinion on it. Fourth tip, you want to have a name for your channel. So if you have like your topics in mind, it'd be cool to kind of tie it into your channel. So with mine, I told people my topics on Instagram poll. I told family, and everyone wanted me to do bitch on a budget, which I thought was pretty funny, but I don't want like a curse name in my channel name. But my husband actually came up with mine, and no, I didn't pick it just because he's my husband. So he chose Beautylicious Budgeting because I want to talk about beauty and then budgeting, and then it's also like a play on words, like bootylicious but beautylicious. So I just absolutely loved it. I love a good pun. I don't take myself too seriously on this channel. Or if you just can't think of a name and if you feel comfortable, you can just use your first and last name because you are your brand. So just keep that in mind. You can do something a little bit playful with your content that's like relatable, or you can just use your first and last name. But also when you do decide on your channel name, I would highly recommend creating a separate social media account just for that. So that way you have like your private personal account with people you know in real life, and then one for your content to promote your videos, like connect with other content creators. That's something that I do. And also you want to make sure that your channel name is available in like the name that you choose, or let's say you do use your first and last name but you're already using it for your personal account, you can put like, I don't know, John Smith YouTube or something like that, just to differentiate it a little bit. So that way you want to be consistent so your audience know where to find you. So you don't want like your channel name being like coffee lover, and then like your Instagram for your YouTube being like I love hot Cheetos. You know, I'm thinking about food right now. So you want to make sure it's consistent. Like me, my Instagram is Beautylicious Budgeting. My YouTube's Beautylicious Budgeting. TikTok, Beautylicious Budgeting. You get it. So that way it's just consistent across the board. And if you do have like a profile picture or like an avatar, I would recommend putting that on your social media just so it's consistent across the board and people know, oh, okay, yeah, that is them. The fifth tip you want to do, I was so against this, but I'm so glad that I did. I created a TikTok. So my friends were telling me like, hey, I think you could promote your channel a lot more on there. Like TikTok is like the platform to have. And to me, I was like, no, that is another social media platform to keep updated. I don't have the time for it. But I did, and honestly, I get the most views on there. So I do recommend it. And honestly, like I said, I still work a full-time job on top of like everyday life. And doing this honestly feels like a full-time job. I do want to create a video like what goes behind making a YouTube video, because it's definitely a lot more than I imagined. So that is coming, but very time consuming. Anywho, so what I do if I make a reel like on Instagram or on TikTok, I'll post it on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube Shorts. It's the same content. I don't have time to differentiate it, but TikTok does get the most views, so I would highly recommend that. And then also another thing that I was super against was joining a Facebook group for content creators, because again, I was like, I feel like no one really goes on Facebook anymore, or it's just like to vent. I feel like it's like Instagram and like TikTok, to be honest, and like Twitter. So I finally joined one after another content creator reached out to me saying, hey, there's like this group, it's genuine support. If they don't like your channel, they're not going to subscribe, like, comment, or watch. And honestly, don't join the sub for sub groups because it's not going to be genuine followers. They're not going to like, comment, or watch your videos. They're just going to be like a sitting duck. And yes, you can get like the most subscribers that way, but what's that going to do for your channel if you have like 1,000 subscribers and like 20 views and like no one comments on it? You know what I mean? So I really like the Facebook group that I'm in. We'll like share our links, and if people like our content, they'll subscribe, they'll comment, and it's genuine support. Now you have your social media platforms. I would recommend promoting when you upload a video. So when a video goes up, I will link the URL in my Instagram description box. I will put it in an Instagram story. I'll add the link to it and say like new video. In my Facebook group, I'll say like, hey, there's a new video. It's about this. Also, my channel focuses on this if you want to check it out. And also share it with your family and friends once you feel comfortable. Honestly, I didn't tell my family and friends a little bit later because I just felt like weird, like them seeing me and they know me in real life. I don't know. But let your family and friends know and ask them like, hey, if there's anyone you know that would like my content or be interested in these topics, can you please share my links? And some of my friends and family have like shared the links like on their social media, so that helps out. And I know towards the holidays, like my friends and family do share my links, like gift ideas for men, which my husband will create a video on. Also like Valentine's Day ideas for men, and like the Black Friday ads, because a lot of people tell me like, thank goodness I do those videos because it's a lot to keep track of like the dates, what are good deals or not, because I'm like the budgeting queen. Like even if it's like $3 less at Target or Walmart or whatever, I'll know because I like really pay attention to prices. So that's just something within my niche I'm really proud of. Or someone will say, you know what, you're really good with money and savings, like how do you do it? So I have like a few of those videos. I do a video too where I actually share like what my bills are and like how much I pay, how I save. You meet fellow content creators along the way. So actually like two of my friends are pretty big on TikTok. My other friend from high school, she's actually grown a lot on Instagram. So it's just like really cool. We all have like our little like niches or little areas that we are like doing the best on. I think I'm like the one in the group like mainly focuses on YouTube. Also, I met other content creators along the way, like not in person, but we genuinely support each other. There's someone who like puts me in a community post and say, hey, check out her channel. So I just thought that was super sweet. Someone else did like a whole video on a giveaway that they won for me. I thought that was super cool. I never thought I'd see that in a million years. So it is really cool once you get the ball rolling. So those are all the tips I have for you all. Let me know in the comment box down below if there's any questions that you have that I didn't address. I would definitely love to help you all out. I literally respond to every single comment. So if you haven't already, please hit the subscribe button down below. Also, let's give this video a thumbs up. Be sure to turn on notifications. I upload every Wednesday and Saturday, and I'll see you all in my upcoming videos. Bye, everyone.